Best time of the week. Best time of the week. What's up, boys? So, coming at you guys with a fire call. I actually have a topic that I want to discuss with you guys that I think is very important. Very important. Okay. Just want to get a few guys in here and then we'll kick this thing off. But the topic I want to talk to you guys about is it's that life is short. And this is a perspective I've always had, but it's a perspective I've recently just started tapping into even more. And it's life is short in the sense of we don't have much time. You know what I mean? We don't have much time. And the quicker you guys can get on point with your personal development, the quicker you could actually live your life and do everything that you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Thought I had something in my teeth.
Yeah,
So, when you're not holding your word to yourself, the more you can get inside your own head and you second guess every decision that you want to make, even when you know it's the right one. And so this slows you down. And
of
before you know it, you're going to be 30, you're going to be 35, and
course.
you're going to look at your life and you're going to say to yourself, what the hell happened to time? And the whole reason that you didn't do anything in that time is because you don't trust your own ability to make decisions because you've never actually done anything.
Yeah.
So the reason you haven't done anything is because you don't have the confidence in yourself.
Mhm.
See, life doesn't change based on the circumstances that you happen to be in. It changes by the person that you currently are. It's the person that you have to become. There's a saying that goes be, do, have. You have to be before you can do the necessary actions in order to have the result. You can't have the result, then be, and then start doing. You can't start doing and then have the result and then be. You hear people all the time say, I'm going to actually start doing this when this happens. It doesn't work that way. I'm going to start to leave my job and start my business when this happens, or I'm going to leave this relationship when this happens. And it doesn't work that way. You have to be that individual first. And at this point in my life, I've seen the value in this mentality more so because I'm more so dialed in on my personal development than I've ever been. And so
Yes.
this is the path that you guys will soon walk when you guys spend years disciplining yourself and doing this program and doing the uncomfortable shit. You're going to start to tap into this and it's really fucking cool because you'll see how there's no limits to any of this. I'm going to be going to Florida for a few days to just see the vibe and see how I like it. Because I've always wanted to do that, but I found myself in relationships and I found myself in situations where I was using those relationships and using those situations as a way for me not to do those things, as a way for me to just kind of put it on the back burner. And I don't blame anybody or anything else but myself. It's entirely my fault. And I take full accountability for that. But the more I've went towards personal development, the more I'm able to trust my own instincts and trust my own ability to do things. And this ties into my point earlier. Because life is short, you want to be able to do everything that you possibly can, especially when you're young, because it only gets harder as you get older, because we get more set in our ways, as we get older. We tend to think we have all the answers. And honestly, I think that's a load of bullshit. I don't think you should ever have all the answers or ever get to that point, regardless of how old you are. I think you should always be reaching and striving to reach new levels of growth.
Yeah.
And so, I never would have been doing this if I wasn't on top of my personal development. Like I wouldn't like I would just stay at home, stay at my job, settle for a relationship, settle for the money I'm making and just kind of stay put and not do anything. And I don't see the value in that, you know? We all have different phases in our life that we need to act on, and if we don't act on them, we're gonna spend the rest of our life wondering what would have happened if we did act on them. I'm only speaking to men here, right? I don't speak to women. I speak to men here because that's the gender I am, and that's the gender I understand the most. I'm not that's why I don't really take on women clients. I used to, but it really wasn't something I enjoyed doing because I couldn't really relate to them the way I could relate to you guys and the way you guys can relate to me. It's just much better, I feel. You know, it's more fulfilling to me to help serve men because, you know, I was once in your guys' shoes as far as personal development wise, you know, with the words that you have to yourself of what you should and shouldn't do and where you should take your life and what decisions you should make. And I don't say that from a point of me being above you. I actually say that from the exact opposite. I'm right where you guys are, and I've struggled with the same thing that you guys have struggled with. You know, I'm not saying I'm better than any of you. You know, you guys and me are all in this together. You know, I do everything I can to provide value for you. So kind of going in different tangents here, but the main message of all of this is the sooner you can get dialed in with this and hold your word and be more consistent, the faster you'll be able to get to the next chapter of your life. Because a lot of guys just stay stuck on chapter 3 because they take 3 steps forward and 2 steps back, and then they're not seeing the results that they want because they're just kind of stuck. They don't see the opportunities. I don't
Yeah.
think you guys understand how important this is because think of a day where you're on point, right? I want you guys to think of the perfect day that you guys have had before, right? You get up early, you hold your word to yourself with the gym, the workouts, you're eating, and you just have a solid day. Like everything is checked off. You've done everything that you said you were going to do. How do you feel when you go to bed that night? You feel absolutely amazing. It's almost like freeing, liberating, and knowing that you've done everything in your power to be your best. Success, what's his name? Uh, John Wooden, basketball coach. One of my teachers actually made us read this quote every single day by him, and it was success is peace of mind and knowing you've done everything to achieve the result, or something to this nature. Success is peace of mind and knowing that you did everything to achieve the result and become the best and know that you're doing everything to be successful, something like that. And that's what this gives you. It gives you that peace of mind. And so when you're on top of everything that you know you should be doing, you're able to move quicker, you know? And so this is the main message, guys. Like, go hard into this. Challenge yourself constantly. If you guys have noticed, that's exactly what I'm doing in real time. I'm literally doing that exact thing. It's something I've always wanted to do, but it's also something that's a bit uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Like, it's getting me uncomfortable a little bit. And so, but here's the thing, like, that's where growth is. Like, and the last thing I want, this is just my mindset, guys, and this is my mindset that I wanna give you because that's part of the reason why you guys listen and you guys wanna, you know, hear what I have to say. You're going to see success if you keep reaching, you keep pushing. Now, don't get me wrong, it's important to stop and look around and be grateful for where you're at. I do that every single day. But the majority of the time, especially when you're in your 20s and early 30s, honestly, I believe this wholeheartedly. You should be disciplining the living shit out of yourself and solidifying the man now so that whether the current relationship that you're in or the relationship that you have yet to attract, you're ready for that. You're ready to have kids. You're ready for whatever life throws at you. It could be non-relationship related. It could be non-related to kids. It could be just you being a solid man and being able to live a fulfilled life. But I would actually say that the majority of us wanna have a loving relationship. They wanna have a loving relationship with the girl that they're with, their family, whatever it is.
Mm.
You
God,
won't be able to have either one of those things if you keep breaking your word to you. You know, and you cannot keep your word on the basics, on the simple things. That's the biggest thing. Like, this is just the answer to all of the questions that we have, you know what I mean? Like, this is going to be the thing that we have to turn to. And so this is just kind of what's been on my mind. I feel like I'd share it with you guys because I thought it'd be valuable to you. So whatever value you guys get from this, I hope you do find value in it. I'm in one of these moods where it's just like I'm just kind of sharing what I'm going through because I enjoy talking to you guys, and I hope you guys can just, get some value from it if you do. But you have to keep reaching and just do new shit. I was speaking to my dad earlier, and I was like, sorry, this big ass fucking hawk just flew a second. This fucking hawk, like gigantic, just flew like right over here. That was pretty crazy. Um, I was talking to my dad earlier, and I just lost my train of thought. I was saying to him that I'm in my warrior phase right now. I believe we have different phases, and I feel it. I feel it in my soul. I feel God's telling me to do these things. Like, I'm not just doing shit randomly, guys. Like, I'm literally following my conscience, and it's exactly how you guys need to operate. And the way you could tap into that is by building the best you, so that you have that confidence in yourself. And I said, and he looked at me and he smiled. Like, I said, I'm in my warrior phase right now, Dad. Like, I'm just doing hard shit and I want to challenge myself. I want to have fucking stories to tell my kids. I want to do some shit. Cause like, you think of like a caged animal, like a caged fucking lion that like is dying to get out, and go into the wild and just start hunting and doing what it's made to do. It's kind of how I feel, guys. It's kind of how I'm feeling right now. Like, I need to get the fuck out and start doing everything that I know I want to do. And it's addicting. It started with the car, really started with me quitting baseball, then dropping out of college, then getting the car, then getting rid of the car, then breaking up with some people and friends and relationships. And that's life. Like, we're just going through shit, and sometimes you're intentionally putting yourself in these situations. See, we're not hunting anymore, guys. We're not faced life or death situations on a daily basis. We're really not. So we have to put ourselves in situations that challenge us. And if you guys are comfortable and you guys are stationary, I'm going to tell you something. You're not growing. You're not. You are not growing. So intentionally do this. This is what the military does. They get up mad early. They're going for runs. They're working out multiple times a day. They're fucking going into freezing cold water. The average person would look at them and be like, "You guys are out of your minds." Well, look at how that molds them. There's a reason why law enforcement and Marines and Navy SEALs don't struggle with building businesses and being influential to people. Look at David Goggins. Look at what that guy has been through. Guy was over 300 pounds, lost it, and I'm pretty sure he gained it back and then lost it again. Got physically and verbally abused pretty much his whole life. Witnessed crazy shit with like, really gruesome things I'm not going to go into, but look at how powerful that man's voice is. Look at how he speaks with conviction. It's not, do you think he was able to do that by just staying at home and being comfortable and chasing the shortcuts? Hell no. He would not be half the man he is, guys. Like, it's the trials and errors that we go through intentionally, and sometimes life just brings us into it. It's those things. It's the breakups. It's the fucking going broke. It's the fucking moving out, regretting it, and then having to move back, dealing with that. You know what I mean? And that's the thing, guys. Like, this is to get on a deeper level. I don't care, guys. Like, I don't care about I'm gonna be documenting all of this shit on my social media. I'm just not right now because of my job. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna because my job's fucking crazy. But I'm going to document all of this, guys. Like, I don't care if I move there. I fucking hate it. and then I have to move back. I don't care, like, I'm not tied to any outcome because I don't care about the outcome. And this is the message. I don't care about the outcome. You guys shouldn't care about getting the results. What you should care about is, are you acting in alignment with that man that you need to be in order to have those results? That's all it is. Because that just me doing this, guys, just me going on this fucking trip is giving me peace and satisfaction because I know, even though it's a little bit scary, it's a little bit nerve-wracking, right? I know that I'm acting in alignment with who I want to be. Can you say the same thing? Think about it. Actually, think about what I'm saying. Can you look at yourself and reflect? Can you say that you're doing everything that you know you should be doing at your age or at your phase in life right now? Look at your previous experiences. Look at what you've gone through. Look at the trials and tribulations that you've had to overcome. And this will help you get in touch with who you really are. And all of this ties into personal development, you guys, because personal development is going to allow you to trust yourself.
Mhm.
Because what is it? It's discipline. It's you holding your word to yourself, which is going to help you trust yourself. When you trust yourself, you'll be able to have the mental clarity to see opportunities in your life and see which direction you need to go in, kind of like how I'm doing right now. And there you go. Now you're able to progress. Now you're able to go and live that life. And the thing is doing things, guys, is going to give you feedback. Staying in your fucking house and doing the same things and not challenging yourself is giving you no feedback. And so you don't fucking know unless you do it. You have to go and do it, you guys. If you guys are on my low ticket, if you guys are on my one-on-ones, this applies to both of you. If you guys are on my low ticket, you guys definitely need to challenge yourselves and take your shit to the next level. If you guys are on my high level and you're doing my one-on-one coaching, you guys need to really go inward and look at your life on a deep level and say, what do I need to do to challenge myself? And it also aligns with the man that I need to become. And that's what I do every single day, you guys. That's what I do. That's how I know which direction to go in. It's walking with faith. The path illuminates as you walk it. You know, when you step out of that cold shower, you feel the most alive. Why? Because you were just in fucking hell for 3 minutes or 30 seconds. You were just freezing your ass off in cold water. But it was that discomfort that awakened you. You step out of that shower, you're wide awake. You're super alert. How do you just go into the shower and take a nice hot warm shower and then get out? You're fucking you're slow. You're not alert. You don't know what to do. You don't know how to think properly. You're still in the same state that you've been in. You know, wake yourself up. Get yourself doing different shit. You know what I'm saying? Like this is how to tap into other things, you have to change your environment. You have to change your state. You know what I mean? Environments is one of the quickest ways you could do it. Like, I don't think you guys realize how important it is to have a certain circle of people around you and the physical environment that you're in. You guys who are in this group right now, you guys see the value in having a community.
Mhm.
Some of you may be faced with, you know what, maybe I should move out. Maybe I should start to do different things. Maybe that thing I've been wanting to do for years or months, I should just fucking do it. That could be different for either one of you guys, but you guys get the point. Different actions are gonna get you different results. But the other thing too is you have to just do shit. Like you have to just do different things, and that's going to give you feedback. And feedback is what you need. Because when you have that feedback, you know what works and you know what doesn't. And when you know what doesn't, now you know where to go. But to live in the same circle and just question what if I did this? That's just torture. That's you wasting your fucking life. That's what that is. So that's my rant. I hope this helps you guys, but you know, any of you guys have questions, let me know. I want you guys to make sure I want you guys to get value out of these calls. So I'm just gonna open the floor up. If any of you guys have questions, let me know. But that's pretty much it. I mean, you guys can jump in whenever, but this is just how you have to operate. You know, you guys have to just operate like
100%.
from this level. So
Yeah, for sure.
For
anybody have
sure. Yeah, 100%.
anybody want to jump in or have any questions or concerns about whatever you guys want. If you guys have something specific you want to bring up, or if you just want to listen, whatever you guys
Guys
want.
feel like listening. I don't really have any questions per se, you know. I don't know if you got my message. I shot you a message like 20 minutes ago before the call started.
I didn't read it. Yes, I didn't read it though. What did you say?
Bro, just my nutrition was a little off today. Not terrible. I'm happy I hit the gym, you know what I'm saying? But it was just kind of like I did my best to try to control it. I didn't like go overboard or nothing technically, but you just gotta read it. It's like hard to explain.
Yeah, I got you.
But I was like mad frustrated about
Do
it.
you want me to address it on this call, or do you want me to address it on our one-on-one?
You can address it
Okay.
because I need positive feedback, you know? Not necessarily positive, but just feedback in general.
What do you mean waste it? What do you mean waste 10 ounces of steak?
Oh, so that was like the steak itself was a pound, 16 ounces, you know? So originally I logged 10 ounces. And I was gonna have that. I was gonna fit everything, protein, fats, carbs, and hit like 1,800 calories right in that ballpark, you know? But I saw the steak after I grilled it and I was like, it looks so good. And I'm like, you know, my weight's at a all-time low since last year, you know, so I was like happy about that and all. Had the steak and then I'm like, all right, bet. My fat's a little over and everything, but I'm gonna get my carb goal in and um the protein, you know what I mean? I was gonna have a baked potato and rice, but I decided, you know, I want to hit the gym today, even though I usually don't go on Sundays. This is my 7th day in a row I went to the gym, which I'm happy about, you know. But the thing is, I came home and I didn't make the potato. That's on me. But my mom made rice, like a load of rice, and it's like mad seasoned with like adobo or something, and I literally can't eat it. Like it's, I'm not even trying to be disrespectful or nothing, but like I legit can't eat it, you know? And I was like, I bet I'm gonna just like have some bananas. I dropped the banana on the fucking floor, and I'm like, shit, you know, I got one left, and it's like friggin' rotten, and I was so pissed. You got no idea.
It was funny. I actually did that the other day too. I'm like, fuck, I was so hungry and I dropped like half my banana on the floor.
Real?
But I don't know what you mean by weight. I still don't know what you mean by weight. I mean, were you high on your fats and you didn't want to go over? Is that what it was?
It wouldn't have been over if I just had the 10 ounces of steak. It was because I had 16 ounces, you know? And then I feel like, was that?
You just had too big of a portion.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, my ideology behind it was like, all right, well, I've been doing good all week. I can just treat myself and
Yeah,
everything.
you rationalized, yeah.
You know, I gave in. And I was like, my excuse was that, oh, if I have it tomorrow, like the rest of it, like it's not going to taste as good. But
Yeah, you bitched out.
yeah, it's all good.
It's yeah, that's all. As long as you're aware of it, now you know how to fix it. Weigh it, I mean, yeah, weigh it before you, but log it before you eat it. You know what you could do too? Have a big like I was really hungry when I got home from work. I just had a big fucking salad, man, and I feel great. Big salad, some tomatoes in there, some cucumber,
Yeah.
and
I've
now
been
I'm
trying to switch it up a little bit with what I've been eating. Like I had a couple of times this week beans and it has a load of nutrients, you know. So I like that. Like it's good
yeah,
for the
bro.
health. And forget what else.
Get right back on the horse, man. That's all it is. Like the quicker you can get back on it, that's all it is. You know, you're gonna have little hiccups here and there. That's normal, bro.
But other than that, I've been on my game. I got under 163 pounds this week, so I'm happy about that.
I saw that your pictures. I'm seeing it a little more in your pictures too. I'm seeing it more in the midsection, especially.
Yeah, I just got to get that like last lower part. I feel like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Maybe
You're
like
there. You're getting there.
maybe like another
Go
5 pounds.
harder. Especially with legs too, bro. Go harder with your legs.
Bro,
Go fucking hard with legs.
I saw something with legs because it's the biggest muscle group, you know. It really matters for your composition and for like everything with like you know, for your fitness goals, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know if you guys
Or
know, his name's Tom Platz. He's a fucking phenomenal. He's a sick fuck, but he's a great dude. He's known for his legs of bodybuilding, and he said, if you, I don't really, I don't really need to, I don't really operate from this. I don't do these things, but he basically trained legs twice a month because he kicked his fucking ass so hard. He didn't have to train legs twice a week. He trained them twice a month, and he never did cardio because he trained legs so hard. His body was like he was burning so many calories. He didn't even have to do. He didn't have to do cardio. But but yeah, that's going off of what you're saying. But that's just something to keep in mind. You really want to take your fitness to the next level. Challenge yourself with your legs, guys. Push yourself. It's one of those things. We all know it's a bitch. We all know it's hard, right? Let's call it what it is. It's not biceps, okay? It's really hard, and it takes a certain mindset that you have to tap into. I would recommend watching some Tom Platz motivation, guys. It's actually pretty. It's a good it's good messages you can give your brain, when it comes
Yeah.
to training. Um, for me, like I like doing things like that, whether it's Andrew Tate, whether it's fucking Rich Piana, Elliot Hulse, or just reading messages, Marcus Aurelius and stuff like that. Any sort of feedback I can get and feed my consciousness that is positive, I'm all for. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
all for. It's a lot better than the fucking news. It's a lot better than listening to your guys at work complain about nonsense or whatever. It's always good to have that positive messages coupled with faith and talking to God and being present with Him. You are unstoppable because now you have both things working for you. You know, you have the right messages in mind to keep yourself on point. No, that's what losers do. I'm not going to do that. And then you couple that with faith, and you couple that with you know peace, not having all the answers.
Yeah.
You're unstoppable because you literally have both halves. You have some people who have too much fucking let me go, let me go, let me go, and then they burn out and they stress themselves out because they don't have a strong faith. Then you have people that have too much faith and not enough drive to go and achieve anything in their fucking life and nothing gets done. So when you balance those two things, from my experience, it's the perfect recipe, if you will, to go and do everything. That's the whole thing, guys. Being a balanced, I've said this before, a tender, aggressive man, being able to access both sides, being able to have that true masculine aura, about you, but also having that ability to be, um, more yin in that sense, yin and yang, right? Masculine and
Yeah.
feminine, being able to have the control over your own emotions and stay calm. Those are the qualities. So being able to access both, it's kind of tied together. But yeah, bro, when it comes to logging your foods and shit, I would just log it first and then just operate. Some days are actually, I would even say some days you should be doing that more on a day like that where you're a little more tempted, bro, just log it all. Log it all that day and then
yeah,
you could just look at it.
Chris, I mean, I usually,
Especially,
I'm sorry, I usually
no,
I
go ahead.
everything and it's set in stone like in the morning, you know? I like to have it laid out, but I was thinking like it's a Sunday and everything. I wasn't even planning on going to the gym originally, even though I had the assigned run. But, I was like, I'm gonna just have a steak, for once. And I mean, I did have a steak last week, but
That's fine as long as it fits. That's all.
yeah,
Steaks are good, man.
I love steak. It's just, I'm gonna be tapped in the rest of the week and that way get this fat down a little more.
You know what you could do, bro?
Well,
When I'm a little more settled too, like I'm actually gonna probably do this when I'm traveling too. Like fucking Stop eating carbs. Stop
Stop.
eating carbs for a few days.
Yeah.
Stop eating carbs. Challenge yourself. Fuck it. Give yourself a barrier. Because protein, keep that the same. Do not cut back on protein. But like I've noticed, you guys, when I cut back on carbs, I am in this state of like my mental clarity is sick. Like like I'm so on point with my thoughts and my communication and mental fog, that's gone. Waking up with that groggy energy and not really all that's gone. There's something about taking the carbs away. It puts you into a state that is like almost spiritual. Like I've noticed this with cutting, but even more so like when I want to like if I cheat a lot, let's say I cheated a lot and I fucked up, I would have like 2, 3 days where I just don't eat carbs. Like I strictly limit my carbs. And not only do I get back to where I was, but I feel amazing. Like I feel great. The first day or so, I've noticed like I have more fog, like it's because it's just like I really want to have carbs. But if you know you've been slacking and you know you've been kind of like not really doing everything you know you should, and you're kind of cutting corners, punish yourself. Like fuck it, no carbs. You're done, and do that, and
And
then
you,
you'll experience that. It's not gonna hurt you. It's not. It might slow your ability to put on some muscle briefly because it does aid in building muscle. It just does because it helps your ability to you know deploy all that glycogen into your workouts. Your workouts might you might feel a little less you know pumps in the gym briefly, but depending on how long you do it, I haven't really done it past like 2, 3 days, but I'm gonna probably do that. I'll try it for like a month, see how I feel, but I would try that, bro. I would try it for a few days and just like it's good. It's only going to help with fat loss. I'll tell you that. If you
I
keep
heard
your
that.
protein clean, if you keep your protein clean and you limit your carbs and you keep training how you're training and you train hard, you'll lean out, bro. You'll lean out. You'll lose a little bit of fullness, but the fullness doesn't fucking matter unless you're shredded. Like I'm talking shredded. Like so I would challenge you with that. That's what I would do personally. If you know you've been It's all about challenge. Like you gotta push yourself. It's just like the gym, guys. Like if you go into the gym, you do the same shit and you're not pushing yourself with the weight and the intensity, you're gonna stay the same, right? Given that your diet's on point.
I can't do that. Lift the same way all the time. I have to push myself.
I used to do
But
that.
around me, you do the same way. What?
I did that for the longest time too, to be honest.
I used to be like that. I can't do that anymore. But yeah,
You
fuck that.
And it's the young people who come in, they lift the same weight after 40 to 50 minutes. I'm like, and they got the gut. They got muscle, but they got the gut. I'm like, I have to push myself every time I go in there.
Yeah, exactly. And this is the other thing too, guys. And I just remembered this point. I'm ADD. I remember shit as I talk and as time goes on. Going back to my point, I'm gonna circle back. To keep life interesting and to feel alive and to slow life down, like actually slow it down because it gets faster as we get older, you have to do new shit anyway. Because if you
Yeah.
stay home and you're doing the same things, like as far as like not challenging yourself, that's when life goes quick, right? Think about it. When you're a kid, everything is fucking new to you. That's why life isn't very quick. Like it feels like, remember when the summers you used to have like felt like they were so long? I don't know if
Yeah.
you guys know what I'm talking about, but like summers as
Yeah.
a kid for me felt like forever, and I fucking loved it. Like, cause everything's new. You're walking down the street, you're looking at the rocks, looking at the leaves, like you're just taking it all in. But at somewhere along the line, you just get comfortable, right? You get this brainwashing from your parents, from school, from your boss, whatever, like the friends that you're surrounding yourself with that are probably not really looking to better themselves. Subconsciously you're just getting programmed to just be comfortable and just stay in this mindset, of doing the same things, and next thing you know it's fucking gone. Like this is the truest this is how I look at it. It's the truest sign of gratitude, disciplining yourself Like, just knowing that I'm doing uncomfortable things is just it's making me more present in life. It's exciting. It's fucking exciting. It's an adventure, bro. It's like, move, but you can't move if you're still fucking up as a man still. Like, if you're still not confident in yourself and you're still slow, you're not gonna trust yourself really. But sometimes you have to just do it anyway because that's the thing that's gonna help you. That's the thing that's gonna strengthen you. So,
That's the main thing. That's the main thing I hear all the time at my gym is, "Oh, I can't get 10,000 steps in. It's hard." Me, it's not. I can get it. I can bust out 10,000 steps within 2, 3 hours, and it's easy for me, and it's not hard. And another thing is they talk about, "Oh, my metabolism slows down." Your metabolism does not slow down. You just stop moving as much, but your metabolism never slows down.
well, like, it's not my fault, it's my metabolism's fault. It's like, no,
No,
your
it's
metabolism's slow because of what you're doing.
yeah, like this BMR, like this, you know what I mean? Like basal metabolic rate, like at the end of the day, like you gotta burn calories if you're sitting down or if you're walking, but it's a matter of how much you're actually burning, you know?
Right.
Yeah, I was talking to somebody, 2 days ago at the gym. He asked me how much I weigh, and he said, "What's your body fat percent?" I said 16. He's like, "All right, man." I'm like, to me, that's kind of high, but also I'm bulking up. So, but he was like, "That's good for how what you look like." For
That
yeah,
See the difference in standards, bro? Like,
yeah,
see the fucking difference there? Like, it's insane. Just think of where you'll be like a year from now, to keep pushing yourself, like to keep pushing the
yeah,
envelope. Like, what you'll be able to accomplish and the things you'll be able to. That's how people achieve massive levels of success, guys. It's not, you know, because you got to think, like, in order to have new levels of success, whatever it is, it could be financially, it could be physically, doesn't matter. It's the same principles. In order to achieve higher levels of success, that's going to come with higher levels of stress. It is. So, if right now you're still breaking your word to yourself, what the hell makes you think you'll be able to handle having that body that you want or having that money that you think you want? If you can't even hold your word to yourself without it, it's because I'll tell you this, it gets harder. The more money you make, it gets harder. Like,
yeah,
more in shape you are, the more in shape you are, the harder it is to get in better shape. That's why the most fat people in the
yeah.
fucking world can just walk around the block and lose weight. That's why I don't even tell them you don't even have to like you don't even have to count. Just start fucking walking, bro, and you'll drop weight. But when you're in shape, it gets harder, right? So
Yeah.
understand that there's tests, and the reason why you're not there yet is because the current level that you're at financially and physically is because that's what you deserve. And I don't say that from a point of like trying to discourage you. I'm saying that to motivate you and tell you like you're at this level right now because this is the level that you deserve because of your actions, right?
Yeah.
So if you want more, you have to simply prep yourself for that next level. And then it just
Another thing
comes.
yeah. Yeah. Another thing I hear is that a lot of people don't want to get shredded, lean, and all that because it's hard when you're shredded to stay consistent. But it's not hard. I was shredded to the bone, and it wasn't hard for me to stay shredded or to be shredded. It just takes harder work to work at it. But a lot of these people don't want to put the hard work in because they want to continue eating fast food, junk food, and that's why they can never be shredded.
Right. They're still at level 1 and they're trying to get to
Yeah.
level 10 and skip 9 levels. It's like
Don't work that way.
you have to prove yourself to it. It doesn't work that way.
Because
So,
even if someone came up to me tomorrow and said, "Here's a magic pill, it'll take you to lean, shredded with tons of muscle," I would turn them down. I want to earn my place, not get it with a
wouldn't
pill.
do
I
a
want
fucking
to earn it.
right. It wouldn't do a fucking thing to you. It wouldn't. You'd get there, you'd take the pill, you'd get the result, and you'd be like, all right, now what? And you still have the shit habits.
Yeah,
Honestly,
because you wouldn't know how to maintain it.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but like, that's it, guys. I'm going to keep pushing myself and doing what I have to do. And I expect you guys to do the same thing. Whatever it is, man, it's
Yeah.
different for everybody. Like, always seek new ways to better yourself. Why are we doing that, right? If we're okay, what I want either one of you to ask me why are we doing all this? Like what the fuck is the reason for putting ourselves in uncomfortable situations? One of you answer that. Why are we doing this? Why do I tell you to always keep stretching? Why am I telling you guys to do that?
To have a purpose in life and to fulfill, our highest potential. That's what I believe.
Exactly.
I
It's
believe
giving you a
in I
mission. It's
believe in
giving you
bettering
a purpose.
myself. Yeah.
Go ahead, James.
Yep. Even on my days off, I don't go to the gym. I still wake up at 1, 2 in the morning and still do what I need to do to get the job done.
That's impressive, man.
Because like, what
Even
does
on the
that do
weekends,
if you don't
I could sleep in, but I
like? What
don't.
does it do if you don't have that? Like, what do you have if you don't have a purpose? Like,
Nothing.
what is? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck are we doing here? There's
Yeah.
no other reason. That's honestly the way that I see it. Look, I'm someone who, if you guys could imagine, right? You guys hear me talk on these calls and stuff. Like, this is not an act. Like, I'm not putting on a face when I'm telling you guys these things that I'm telling you. Like, this is actually how I think. I don't connect with a lot of people in my immediate life, guys, because
Me neither.
nobody thinks this way. Nobody. Everyone says you need to live a little more, and I gotta tell you guys, like, this is me. If you were to meet me in person, this is this is how I am, guys. Like, I am the exact same person. So this is why I tell you, like, I know that I'm successful now, and I know I'm
Yeah.
going to be successful in the future because I'll never stop doing this. I'll never stop pushing myself. And
Yeah.
when you have someone that's like that, success is inevitable and it will keep getting better because
Yeah.
I'm not after the end goal. There is none. It's just the journey. It's the love of the game. It's me
Yeah.
getting people in this community and how many people can I help? How many people can I get to absorb this message and take it and fucking run with it? You know what I mean? It's the game. I just love the process. And that's why we'll never stop. I'll never stop doing this, guys. I love it. I love this game. I love the game of life. And this is
Yeah.
this when you get to that point, it's liberating. It's peace. It's realizing you don't have control over everything, but only what you can do, right? Like
Yeah.
nothing else. I can't control the outcomes of anything else, guys. Like it's just what
No.
you can do, and then the outcome takes care of itself. You just look in the mirror and you have the fucking abs. You look at the bank account and you got money in there. You look at your immediate life and you have the girl you've always wanted. You have the loving
Yeah.
relationship you've always wanted because you are deserving of that because of what you did. Success is a lagging indicator. You
Yeah.
have to be able to put in the work now and not get paid. You have to be able to put in the work now and not see the body. That's just how it works. Success is a lagging indicator. That's one of my favorite quotes. So you have to be able to just put your blinders on, validate yourself with the work, and then everything else is going to come back into your life, if not better. You're going to receive more blessings from God because he's going to reward you because of the work that you're putting into yourself. He's going to see you in your
It's
room
like I yeah.
getting up early, reading the Bible. He's going to see you sacrificing the feeling of not wanting to do that, but do it anyway. He's going to see all of it.
Yeah.
He's always watching. And you know what's even better? So are you. You're always watching yourself. And so you have him and you have you watching you become better. Now your confidence gets better. Now he's on your side because he sees you putting in the work. He's on all of our sides, but he's just waiting for us to actually open the door for him. And the way we do
Yeah.
that is by giving him our time. And that's what I'm telling you guys to do is give him your time, give yourself some time to be alone. And you'll see all these things start to just happen for you. I could just feel it. I feel it just with myself. Like, even though nothing externally is really changing, it's just I feel it in myself, guys. Like I can't describe it to you. I feel that I feel proud of who I am, and that's the level I want
Me
you
too.
guys to have.
I'm happy to be at the
See, I
point
don't
now. Oh, you go, James. I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
No, you can go. It's cool.
know what I
was
want you guys to do?
Well,
I
I
want
don't.
you guys to do this before any of you start talking. Uh, hit the fucking I want you guys to always do this when if you want to ask a question or if you want to start speaking, I want you to hit the react button and then I want you to hit raise hand, and that's gonna put your hand up, and then whoever puts their hand up first, basically, I'm gonna call on, and then you guys could talk. That's actually how I'm gonna start doing it as well going forward. Like just going forward, if you guys want to, chip in and stuff like that or ask a question, just raise your hand and then I'll call on you. But right now, James, just go.
Well, I don't care what people. I tell people how I lost my weight and my fitness story, and they're like, "You're crazy, giving all that good food up." But I don't care what people think. I did it for myself.
Right. Exactly. And now you can give more. You can give more to those around you.
Yeah,
That's what it is. Like you got to pour into you, and then you can give more. You can give more to life, and then you'll get more in return because you can give more. That's that's how it works. So, Nick, what's up, brother?
I was gonna say that, I'm thinking about a year ago from like the sun, and I was about the same weight but a completely different muscle count. And
yeah,
I started putting on weight like crazy because I was overeating and I was working out, probably like 80% of the days, July, August, September, and I was strong. Don't get me wrong, but my body itself, I mean, I was just like I was getting fatter and fatter. And I'm like, what's the point of this? I have no aesthetic. I feel out of shape, even though I'm putting up good weight, and I was doing good cardio, but it didn't matter because I just didn't like how I felt and how I looked.
yeah,
And to get to look at like the progress pictures, even from when I hopped back on the scene back in December, I feel like sheesh, like it's a major difference, and I can't stop now. You know what I mean? I feel so determined to like just keep going, and it's like it's cool and all where I'm at, but I'm like there's so much more I
nice,
can do. And
nice.
just for instance, like I look at the school workouts, the heart check, these are all stuff that you can do throughout the day, besides like in addition to the workouts. And like I feel like I should be doing them if I really want to elevate, because
Yeah,
I can go and try and do a heart check right now, for instance, and I'll probably get dead tired after like 20, 40 degrees. I'll be like, I can't do no more.
And you know what you're describing too, like it's really just it's validation in the work itself, right? Because even back then, like you were comparing your physicality, like, oh, I'm not really seeing the results and stuff. Like just listening to how you're speaking now about how you feel and placing emphasis on how you're feeling now, look at the body difference as well as a byproduct. It's different. But it wasn't
and you're
it wasn't just that you were getting more excited because of the body difference and the results. It was also the feeling too of, you know, how proud you are of yourself because of that. And what's funny is when you grow and you level up, it's almost like, fuck, this feels really good, but I can also see how much more I have to go. It's like it's a never ending cycle. And that's the beauty of it, guys. Like
Yeah.
it gets just like I used to say this to you guys too. Like once you're exposed to this, you can't be unexposed. And the other thing too is that voice that tells you could be doing more. It just gets
yeah,
louder and louder with this. And that's the whole thing. Like it's supposed to be there. See, most people don't even have that voice because they've stuffed it down for so long and they've escaped with all the bullshit, right? We're more in tune with ourselves. That's yourself, and I believe that's God talking to you, your conscience, telling you what you should and shouldn't do. He's guiding you, and you're more in touch
yeah,
with that as you level up. And that's why the voice is getting louder because you're becoming more in touch with your faith, yourself.
yeah,
God's in us. He's in us. He's in all of us. But some of
yeah.
us don't even feel it. Some of us do based on our actions. So it's the beauty of it.
That's for me. Yeah, I feel it. I feel God woke me up, so I know it.
I'm grateful for today, through its ups and downs, and I would ship you that, like whether a moment's good or bad, I try to embrace it and say like this
Take
is
it.
all it's all a test, and
Yeah,
you
it is. It really
know, I
is,
say like
guys.
joy of the Lord is my strength.
Guys, I,
Yeah,
I can't I can't say that enough. It really is. You have to, and sometimes you have to test, and you'll know. Like you'll know you'll be like, I'm a little too comfortable right now. I got to do something. Like that's why I tell you, I've been on point with all my shit. I'm like, okay. I'm ready for my next test. I have to start doing some shit now. Like I have to fucking do this now. Like, and that's where I'm at, guys. Like you'll know what I'm talking about when you'll feel it. You'll feel what I'm talking about. You could hear me and
Yeah.
understand it, but if what I'm saying is really resonating, like you'll have things pop into your mind. Okay, yeah, you know what? He's right. I should start doing this, and then you'll do that. If you don't really have anything right now, it's probably not your time, but you'll know. You'll know when it's your time to start like, okay, we got to fucking go harder and we have to have more discomfort because I need to reach my next level. Like you'll have that level of intensity. But first you have to start. If you don't have it, then you have to go harder with this and then you'll have it. And then you'll actually know which direction to go in. You'll know your next decision and stuff like that. But I'm going to end the call here, guys. This was fire. This was a really good productive call. I hope this was valuable to you guys. For those of you guys in my one-on-one, you can watch this on the replay. And I love these fucking calls, man. I love these calls so much. Like these calls honestly bring me back. They bring me back in alignment too. Because again, this is
Yep.
good reminders for you guys, but it's also good reminders for me. You know what I mean? That's like I get to this state where I just speak from the heart and what comes to mind and what's coming through me at that time. And it's all truth. Like and you'll know, like just like I said, you'll know what you need to do. You just have to listen. You have
Yeah.
to listen to yourself. And if you don't know, then you have to go harder into your personal development and it will become clear to you because the mental clarity comes from your personal development. It comes from you holding your word. Just know.
Yeah.
It's not something that I could just be like, you need to do this, and then that's it. It's like, no, we all have our own lives that we have to live and men that we have to become. And there's certain things that we all do that are similar, but there are certain paths that we take that may be different from others, and that's okay. But the principles of putting yourself in uncomfortable situations and challenging yourself, the principles of that and the personal development, all that's the same, right? It's going
Yeah.
to bring you to the same place. We may be doing different things, but the work that gives you that mental clarity is going to be the same. So, all right, guys, let me know if you have any questions. Shoot me a message. Was this good for you guys?
Very good. I needed this because
Yeah.
I was like
Yeah.
not even sure if I was gonna hop on the call before. I was just pissed off about the thing with the steak and the rice. But this was
Yeah,
really
bro.
really good for grounding and also to just like evaluate myself, and get good feedback.
100%.
Yeah.
Literally. Analyze yourself, reflect, and just move on, bro. That's all. Don't hang on to the negativity. Just move on, accept it. Just don't do that shit again and realize what it was that caused you to fall off and make the necessary adjustments and you'll move forward and you'll grow from it.
Yeah, man.
That's it. Don't hang on. Don't hang on to it. The shit's serious, but it's not that serious. It's all a fucking game. You know what I'm saying? All of it. It's all a game. The whole thing. The whole fucking thing's a game. But do you want to be a loser or do you want to be a winner? You guys both want to win, right? So this is the man that you have to be in order to win. Right?
Yeah.
It's just what it is.
Yeah.
There's no other way around it. It's like you don't have to do any of this. But if you don't do it, you're gonna be just losing. You're gonna be out of control, and it's just you're not gonna really have the blessings that this life has to offer. And I don't think either one of you want to live that existence. So that's it. James, you got anything?
No. I'll see you Tuesday. I mean, I'll
By the
talk to
way,
you Tuesday.
I saw your weight climb up a little bit. I'm glad to see the weight going up slowly, which was good. You're super active, so my man needs to have a little bit more calories than usual. So I'm glad that you're actually seeing the weight go up. So good shit, bro.
Keep it up, guys.
Bye.
All right, guys. We'll talk
Oh,
soon.
you too.
Let's get it.
Thank-
Let's get it.
All right, have a good week.
Have a great fucking week, guys. Let me know if you guys need anything.
Oh, you too.
All right,
All
peace.
right. Bye.
Take care.